is underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on second down. Tua. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Tua sets up to pass it. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
A first down throw, Darnold. That's swung out wide to Harris. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Harris running straight ahead. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 17 carries, 63 yards.
He comes into this one ranked 9th in the NFL in rushing. I think that every member of that offense knows exactly where he sits. You can see it from every one of them out there. They're all fully committed to making this a game where he really breaks free and climbs a couple of spots.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
A try here for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Take it in at the 3. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On second down, this is Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Darnold on first down. Finds Pickens out right. The Steelers are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Darnold. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do some. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Boswell's kick is good. On the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give them 32 on the play.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. After run, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Point after, right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Darnold. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 36. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Anyone who watched Najee Harris at Alabama knows the kind of strength that this guy runs with, and he's continuing on that path here at the next level.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Darnold. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll start here with Gaskin. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Play action, now it's Tua. And he finds Penny. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Dumps that off to Penny as running back. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Here we go.
Tua to throw again. Leaves it for Penny. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From midfield, here's Tua. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down. And going deep for Hill. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. Well, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Darnold. Quick completion here to Johnson. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw complete to Freiermuth. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up
crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Darnold. And he rifles one incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Darnold to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, there's a potential for things to change even more because remember, they get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So we reach halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead in the locker room. As we'll head down to our laboratory to find Jonathan Coachman now on EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Well, take a look at the next gen stats in that first half for Miami. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. From the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Dolphins have got it.
Recovered by the kicking team.
So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from getting bigger against them.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Complete to Cedric Wilson. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Tua going to throw. And he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Penny diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown. Now the extra point.
It's good, and it's 21-10. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Well, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
If these guys are going to chomp into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Here's Darnold. A quick throw, but incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. This is Harris on the draw, and he'll lose yardage here back at the 47. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11 now. Darnold from the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. The toss running left. This is Penny. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play quarterback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And so much of being a good tackler is understanding and taking the right angles to a ball carrier. And that was just tremendous straight line speed there. He eliminated the angles and was able to meet his man behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Penny, a 1st down carry. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Again, it's Penny. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Tua. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick here is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Darnold down to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Darnold. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Inside handoff, Penny. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 30 on second down. Tua got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Running on first down with Gaskin. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. Touchdown! Miles Gaskin from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are on their way to a 2-0 start. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run out for the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. 5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He'll drop to throw. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They run for it with Harris. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Penny running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On 3rd down, Penny. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. On now the Miami field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
To throw again on 2nd down, Darnold.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They'll set up a throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He's going to try and go deep again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
And even 40 yards.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
On 2nd and goal, Darnold. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Throwing again is Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
50 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.